All right, welcome back, everyone. This is Ebony again, a.k.a. Fit Mom Diva of Simplicity Health Style, and today we have Miss Alicia with us. How are you, Alicia?
Good, thank you. And yourself?
I am doing awesome. You guys, she has so many special nuggets to share, particularly with moms. She is a mom blogger and has an awesome platform on Instagram, and I'll keep all of her information in the description box so that if you want to connect with her, you have an opportunity to do so. And for those of you that stick around to the end, you may also have an opportunity to earn a complimentary gift. So make sure you stick around. So Alicia, start us off just by allowing us to get to know a little bit more about you first. Tell us just one motivational quote that really gets you going, something that inspires you and encourages you.
Lately it's been to do many things is better to just do one small thing at a time. So I think that helps me because usually you see all these things you want to do and accomplish, and it's like, how am I going to get it done? And just thinking like, okay, maybe if I do just one little task at a time, you get to do that bigger goal. So
Yeah, and
that's been like my main one lately.
I like that. And a lot of times when we find ourselves in very overwhelming, frustrating, stressful situations, rather than focusing on all the different open tabs and what we need to complete, just focusing on that one thing and letting
Yeah,
everything else, take the back burner for a little bit of time, that immediately alleviates a lot of stress in our lives.
it does.
And you're a busy mom and wife, and you want to take care of yourself in between all of that. So
Yeah.
can you talk to us about a time where you had a goal in mind and you didn't necessarily anticipate all the challenges and the external circumstances that were going to come into play as you were trying to carry out this goal? But at the end of the day, you were able to see that goal or that dream to fruition.
I would say maybe going after my associates a couple of years back. I got it in 2015, but as a mom of two young children, a wife, running a blog, it was becoming a little bit overwhelming, keeping up with assignments and papers and all that stuff. So at one point, I'm like, I don't know if I can do this, but I stuck to it, and I was able to get my associates.
That's awesome. And it's so
Thank you.
difficult to manage family sometimes with attending school and all the other things that you want to do in life. You want a social life outside of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes it begins to be a thing of, well, man, how can I fit all of this into a 24-hour day?
Yeah.
What would you say to people, because you have such a strong social media presence, and
Mm-hmm.
I really like the fact that you're very real and very transparent with your audience. You don't
Yeah.
want to put out that you're this perfect figure, and I think that a lot of people can resonate with your message even more because they see you
Mm-hmm.
as a white person. So,
Yeah.
what would you say to those people that want to put themselves out there, whether
I'm
it's
just gonna move
social
for a little
media?
bit. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm
Just
sorry.
no, it's okay. I'm just gonna step over to the side
No
so that
problem.
it's a little quieter.
No problem. What would you say to those people that they want to put themselves out there on social media, but they're kind of fearful? They don't really know the right steps to take, but they do want to make some type of impact, positive impact.
First I would say like not to feed into what others may think or say, and that from the door to just know it's all smoke and mirrors. Everyone is fronting or putting up a face for the gram, how they say for the gram.
Yeah.
They're just, putting up things that they think people want to see or hear. So basically, just be true to yourself and don't worry about what anyone else has to say. Stay authentic so that you don't lose track of the reason you wanted a platform in the first place. Because people can easily get sidetracked and make it into like this thing about celebrity or influencer, and you lose track of that goal or that mission you had set out for.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of times people actually connect more when they view you as a real person.
Yeah.
oftentimes, like, people recognize me as a holistic health and wellness coach and a life purpose coach.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times when I put out there that, you know, I love Reese's peanut butter cups. When I put out there that I
Yeah.
love Reese's peanut butter cups and gummy bears, and I love my Reese's Klondike bars, and no, I don't go to the gym all the time and work out every single day. You know, when I put that stuff out there, people feel like, okay, well, maybe this is someone that I can connect with because she's not going to judge me for not being this perfect clean eater, you know?
Yeah, it's true.
So I think that a lot of times putting out that realness and that rawness is what can connect us better to people than putting on the face.
Mm-hmm.
I know we're not going to put out, you know, that we're sitting on our toilet seat. You know?
Yeah, no, not that real.
We're going to use some common sense about it. But I think that putting out the pretty picture in conjunction with a real life caption is what motivates people to want to be drawn and resonate with you and follow you for the long term.
I agree.
What would you say to those people, particularly moms, that are busy with maybe a 40-hour-a-week job? They have household responsibilities. Maybe they even take care of aging parents. Maybe they have volunteer activities that they're a part of. And they really want to go after their God-given mission or vision. And this might be something that they've had within them for the past 15, 20 years, since they were 8 years old, for example, but they can't seem to find the time to commit to doing so. How would you recommend for those people to at least get going?
I think it's like you said at the beginning, something is always going to take the back burner. So you just have to cut your losses sometimes. Like, you know, you can't make everyone happy. So someone is just going to have to sit on the sideline for a little bit so that you have that extra time to do what you need to do. Otherwise, it's never going to happen. And when people say, oh, make the time, it's like you can't really make time, but you have to take it from somewhere else. And just make like little sacrifices. So something is going to have to be on the sideline. It's not that you're not going to give it 100% attention, but it might have less attention.
Yeah, and I think with that is also finding the right support system, because you do not have to be superwoman and do everything yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of the things that people see me do, they think initially that I do it all myself. I'm like, oh no, I have a team of all of these different people that do all these other things that I do not want to do, or I don't want to make time to do it. So having a strong support system in place, and then also a support system that can recognize that you have a specific vision or a goal that you're reaching for, because then they can excuse, oh, well, Alicia doesn't want to go to the party today because she has this over here to do that's very important and significant to her.
Yeah, that's good. I agree. I like outsourcing. I outsource my laundry.
Yeah.
And even some cleaning services. Even some cleaning services. And I rely on my parents a lot to help me care for my children. So yeah, definitely reaching out for help in some way. It's okay. A lot of people, us women, we feel like we got to do everything. And if we drop the ball on something, we're no longer that superwoman.
Right.
But even like if we look at it in a spiritual perspective, that Proverbs 31 woman, she had helpers.
Right. Yeah.
So we need helpers. We need help.
Yes, that's an awesome recommendation that you said right there with the laundry. I don't know how many women I talk to that's like, man, if I could just get rid of the laundry, that would free up so much time in my week.
Yeah.
What would you say to those ladies, though, that they don't necessarily feel like they have a support system, or they have a support system, but they're not helping in the way that they believe that they need the help? So let's say that they have a goal in mind, they've had a dream that no one else can really understand or identify with. And I know particularly with those of us that are very present on social media, or in my case, an online entrepreneur, a lot of people don't really understand what that's about. And they feel like it's playtime, when in all actuality, it's not playtime, it's actual work. You know, we may make it look like it's playtime because we're really loving and enjoying what we're doing. But some people may not really necessarily understand how to support you in your dream. So what kind of recommendations would you give to those people that are struggling to find that strong support system?
I would say to find people within your niche. So for me, I have my blogger buddies that I can reach out to for blogging advice or just make like blogging comments or, share concerns. And if it's something like that's outside of your niche, let's say you can't rely on your family, you probably have friends you could rely on or call on. Or for me, my church family is a big deal for me.
Yeah.
And I can always reach out and it's like, we have a group chat and it's like, who need a little prayer today, keep me uplifted in prayer.
Right.
And just as something as simple as that knowing you have that could give you peace of mind and just that strength you need to keep pushing towards that goal. Even if the goal is just today, I'm going to get out the bed and get these kids to school. Like,
Right.
goals don't always have to be this huge thing. You want to, become an entrepreneur and a one woman business. For today, it could probably be just making sure the kids get to school on time.
Yes, because it all matters, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It goes back to what you initially said, where you said, sometimes you just focus on that one thing that needs to be done. And that is significant.
yeah,
You may look at it as it's not significant, but if the kids don't go to school, they're not learning, right?
yeah, yeah.
So I love that, to always take it back to what is the one thing that I know I can do today that I can feel accomplished for.
Yeah.
What is the best way for people to connect with you? Because I just love, love, love following your stories and your realness.
Oh,
And I
thank you.
love for people to collaborate with you as well. If you ever have any projects going on, I'm sure that there'll be people out there that want to know how to get in contact with you. So
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna include all your info in the description
Yeah.
box. What is the best method for people to get in contact with you?
I'm always on Instagram, so I would say like that's the best way. I check my DMs a lot, and I love stories. I like that stories allows you to see like the behind the scenes realness and just not the
Yeah.
curated pretty feed.
Yeah.
So across all social media, I am Alicia Ever After, and I'm on Instagram a lot. So you can catch me on there.
Awesome. Do you have any last words of encouragement that you want to share with the audience? And most people listening are all around the world, but we all have many of the same desires. So any last words of encouragement?
I would say just find something that helps you keep the peace, whether, it's like religion or yoga or praying or journaling, just something that you can go back to and helps you stay grounded and refreshed when everything seems like it's getting chaotic.
Yeah. And that's different for everybody. And I
Yeah.
think that it's totally, totally, totally acceptable to do what you find peace in.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you
You're
so
very
much.
welcome.
All of you that are listening, if you would love to share your own story about any challenges that you have or any words of encouragement that you can give, particularly to women all around the world, please reach out, because these connection pieces are so significant. I don't know how many ladies I have that will tell me, oh, I listened to so-and-so's episode a year ago and it still impacts them today. So if you have anything that you want to put out there into the world, contact me. All of my contact info was also in the description box. And if you want intimate contact with me, you can join my Nutrition for Busy Women Facebook group. It's Nutrition, the number 4, Busy Women Facebook group. And when you do, you get a couple of complimentary gifts that other people don't receive. So I would love to be able to help you on your journey. And I am all about inspiring positive, purpose-driven women. So if you have projects that you're working on that you need support and encouragement for, reach out and I'd be happy to support you in that as well. Alicia, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
She took some time away from her job to talk to us.
I know. We rescheduled this so many times, but we did it. I think we did it today.
We finally got this done. So I really hope that you gained some value and that you will collaborate with her if your soul speaks to. You guys have an awesome rest of the day. And don't forget, wherever you are in the world, to live a life full of meaning and purpose. I'll talk to you guys in the next